The crime. In the secluded mountain town of Willowbrook, the body of Eleanor Hartman, a reclusive 68-year-old widow and former botanist, is discovered in her sprawling Victorian mansion. She lies lifeless in her greenhouse, surrounded by rare, toxic plants. The cause of death is initially unclear. A deep gash on her temple suggests blunt force trauma, but an autopsy later reveals traces of aconite poison in her system. The murder weapon is missing, and the mansion's security system shows no signs of breach. The only clues: a shattered terracotta pot near her body, a cryptic note in Eleanor's pocket reading, "The roots remember," a half-drunk cup of tea laced with aconite on her desk. Suspects: Clara Finch, 40, Eleanor's live-in housekeeper, recently overheard arguing with Eleanor about unpaid wages. Known to have studied herbalism. Dr. Marcus Voss, 55, Eleanor's estranged brother, inherits her estate but has an alibi, was hiking nearby. However, his boots had soil matching the greenhouse. Victor Lane, 32, a struggling landscaper hired by Eleanor, fired weeks prior for stealing rare plant cuttings, seen lurking near the mansion days before the murder. Lila Hartman, 29, Eleanor's niece, desperate for money to pay off gambling debts, discovered searching Eleanor's study hours after the murder. The investigation. Detective Ada Reyes uncovers secrets. Eleanor's journal mentions a decades-old scandal. She sabotaged a rival's career by poisoning their research plants, causing a fatal accident. The aconite in her tea was sourced from her own greenhouse. Only someone with botanical expertise could extract it safely. The roots remember note matches Clara's stationery. Victor's alibi falls apart. Security footage places him at the mansion's garden shed the night of the murder. Red herrings. Lila's fingerprints are on the teacup, but she claims she moved it while looking for a will. Dr. Voss's soil-stained boots are from a hike, but he admits confronting Eleanor about her past sins hours before her death. The solution. The killer is Clara Finch. How it unfolded. Clara's sister was the botanist Eleanor framed years ago, leading to her suicide. Clara took the housekeeper job to exact revenge. She poisoned Eleanor's tea, knowing she drank nightly at 9 p.m. When Eleanor collapsed, Clara staged the head wound, using the terracotta pot to mask the poisoning. The roots remember note was Clara's taunt about Eleanor's crimes. Critical clues missed. Clara's herbalism notes included aconite extraction methods. The teacup had lipstick smudges matching Clara's shade. Eleanor never wore makeup. The shattered pot's fragments had tiny glove fibers. Clara wore gardening gloves daily.